Your own understanding, truth under Babylon's empiricism. What up? Once again, so I have to talk about, I guess, a little more elaborate in regard to the commercial race. I explained the true reality of racism, what it really means. When I made a video called Free as Can Be, that was for the intent of explaining your commercial state being a product here in under the jurisdiction of the CMIC. So with that said, so in order to give you, I guess, a better idea or a better picture or visual of your free status aspect in the commercial race, if you think of a NASCAR race, so you have your track, it's a circular track. The track has racers. Now, every ethnic group under the CMIC jurisdiction, which gives you commercialization through capitalism and democracy as a way to forge a resource existence. So, every ethnic group that is here, which is why they allow the borders to stay open to get different people here, because the more racers, then the more practice, the more energy they can consume. So now, when I say they, I'm speaking of the CMIC, which is the corporate military industrial complex, by the way. So, and they are here to mine for energy, nothing else. So your emotions and thoughts about the legislation and all the propaganda put out, they don't give a damn. It's not important. Now you emoting their energy, the emotional energy, the spirit energy, all of that. They want that, yeah, but they don't give a damn about what it really means when you talk out your mouth. I don't give a shit. So anyway, so with these racers, you have the product of the commercial state, the products of the commercial state, which are the people, the inhabitants, the resources, you know, the animals, plants, whatever. So, but in this case, you're talking about the human race, commercial race for resource, which means absolutely nothing in the grand scheme. It's only the process, a means to an end, which is, like I said, energy mining. But on the slow, low vibrating, mundane level, this is our life. And this is what they have given us to live. So keep in mind, the NASCAR racetrack has all the different ethnic groups. They all have sponsorship, meaning their sovereign land. You know, you got China, Chinese, you got Japan, the Japanese, you got, you know, Ireland, the Irish, you know, Russia, the Russians, and you have all these lines that you don't see, but you have all these different cars on this track. Now, every car has a sponsorship. You see their representation on their car. So whatever unit, whatever product is within that car, they have sponsorship in that race. So, as the commercial state has stipulated in 1863, a certain amount of those products, a certain representative group of that product cash was deemed free in commercial language, not in human ideological language, commercial language. You have been deemed free. So you are a free product. That means you have no value, no literal commercial value. That's free. However you believe free is, that's your own perception. That doesn't matter to anything else but you. But as far as within the commercial jurisdiction here, you have no value. I need to prove this to you. Have you not been? Okay. I don't think I need to prove that to you. So anyway, with this, the positions are held. We have the racers, which is what they imply as racism. Stop the racism, stop the racism. And meanwhile, the cars are speeding around the track because you have the two perceptions skewed. Silly. They got you thinking racism is something that really is not. It's not even anything. People, just people's fucking feelings as a result of. So people just collectively have a certain, they build a ideology based on an idealism. And then they just let it run as long as it's allowed, until there's a force that comes along and combats that realism or the ideology. So you're being hypnotized by witchcraft, basically. So there's no such thing as racism. So you have racers who are riding around this track, basically in an independent ideological position, trying to win. Win what? What is there to win? It's a fucking circle. But anyway, so they give you a little trophy, a little checkered flag, whatever, the checkered flag, the binary energetic representation of energy, code, symbol, reference, totally eludes you all. So anyway, this is the position of the free products within that commercial state, within that commercial sense. The free products are, say, in the storefront, they're in the back in the storage area. They're back there, they're just on reserve. And everything with value is out being marketable, in the marketplace, with worth, with representation, with sponsorship. But the ones who don't are in the back in storage. Every once in a while, they'll put up there, in the front of the storefront, to, give it worth and put it out in the storefront, quote unquote, and what that does is it allows the products in the back not to spoil, because they say, hey, we can get out there too. We can get out there. We can do it. We can be bought and sold and feel like we have some value. Let's hold on for a little while longer. They don't spoil. Put a couple more out there, So in that race, that NASCAR race, all you ever are or ever will be is the fucking pit crew that supports the race. They depend on you to keep that shit going. And they argue and fuss and fight with you. You're not going fast enough. Drive through, hurry the hell up. Get going. You got 7 seconds to change all these motherfucking tires, change this oil, get this window wiped off so I don't got this shit in my face, and get me gone. So this is where you are. All the code and reference and all the relations is right here in front of your face. But you're too fucking childlike, worried about what Kanye West is doing while he's dressed up like a fucking Minecraft character, like he's a... Yo, y'all better pay attention, man. You're free because you have no fucking value. It was deemed on paper your ass is free. Now, in your perception, that's in your own world, how you think free means, wherever you think, when you hear the sound free, that resonant sound of free, wherever you think that is, that's your personal business. But in the commercial jurisdiction, under the CMIC, your ass is worthless. Deuces.